Hallo zusammen! The second festival experience for me and the first time at the Mera Luna in Hildesheim, Germany. In this vlog I'd like to show you some impressions, which bands I saw live, what I think about each of their gigs and more. Let's go! This year's Mera Luna festival took place on August 11th and August 12th, but we actually arrived around noon on August 10th because we also needed to set up our tents and the like at the campsite. Since I really loved my very first festival experience at Rock am Ring 2018, I was really looking forward to this festival as well. Whereas Rock am Ring is targeted towards a more mainstream rock and metal audience, the Mera Luna festival is closely related to the so-called Schwarze Szene, the black scene in Germany. Whether it's gothic music, medieval rock and metal, EBM or more electronic rock and metal, the vast variety of bands and genres is quite big here. And that's definitely one of the things I immediately liked about the Mera Luna and the Schwarze Szene when I became more aware of all this a couple of years ago. Apart from the music, you'll see and meet people usually dressed in black, often with makeup and highly detailed outfits. And even though someone who might not be overly familiar with this scene at all might think, "Oh, these people seem crazy or weird, satanic even," let me assure you that these guys and girls are actually very likable, open-minded and friendly music lovers. Even though I'm personally not a part of the scene myself, I really connected to those people with ease. Without a doubt, and next to the Wave Gotik-Treffen in Leipzig, the Mera Luna is one of the biggest and most relevant music festivals of its kind in Germany and even across borders, because you will find many people from foreign countries there as well. It's been taking place annually since 2000, and each year around 25,000 people gather in Hildesheim in order to celebrate music and the black scene. Even though some international artists like The Prodigy play there as well, many bands are from Germany and or might even sing in German. Apart from the outside main stage and the inside hangar stage right next to it, you can also find a cozy medieval market with lots of special stuff nearby. Various tastes of meat, delicious Spanferkel, suckling pig, scene-like clothing, merchandise and other kind of accessories and decoration. The ordinary campsite is directly nearby the actual festival ground because the whole festival takes place at the Flugplatz, the airfield in Hildesheim. And now that we've learned some general information on the Mera Luna festival, let's dive into more impressions and bands we saw live at the Mera Luna 2018, the Mera Luna 2018. On the first day, Saturday, August 11th, we saw these bands live. Lord of the Lost. The first band I saw live at the festival and also the first big surprise. To be honest, I didn't know them at all, I just heard that some of my friends really like them. Lord of the Lost play dark rock mixed with metal and industrial sounds. This also includes the use of stage outfits and makeup that support this musical mixture. And, well, what can I say? I really enjoyed their heavy yet melodic approach and they really delivered a great energetic show, which was fun to witness. Thumbs up! The 69 Eyes. I only knew one song by them, Lost Boys, and it's arguably the biggest hit of this Finnish band to date. From all the bands I saw live there, I'd say they came closest to what one might associate with rock in the sense of classic rock or hard rock, as opposed to metal or even electronic rock and metal. Their singer definitely fits those categories with his leather jacket and his whole stage persona. His deep voice reminds a little bit of Elvis and the like, and it definitely wasn't a bad show. To be honest though, they were the least impressive band I saw at Meraluna 2018. A pretty solid performance with quite good songs, but nothing really special or something that stood out.
We are dead until dark, but it's another thing. Nothing really matters behind shades of blue.
In Extremo. If you know something about the medieval rock and metal scene, you definitely should have stumbled across the band In Extremo before. They are an institution, a very important and massive band in that genre, and they are also widely considered the fathers of this genre. They've been around since the 90s, when this music scene actually emerged and steadily grew in popularity. And they can also definitely be considered the most successful medieval rock and medieval metal band according to more than 1.5 million sales. In Extremo consists of 7 people, most of them play various rock and medieval type of instruments. This includes various types of pipes, flutes and other medieval instrumentation, and this is definitely a major part of the rock and metal the band plays. It's their trademark sound. Most of their lyrics are German, but they also make Gaelic and other songs here and there. Another very typical sound element is Michael Rein's raspy and raw yet melodic voice, which really blends in well with the overall sound. Definitely among my favorite performances, and I'm very happy to have found out about this band many years ago.
Ho, ho, ho! Ho, ho, ho! Sagst du die? Muschis! Der Liebe, wie war das reine Kind? Leben und Schlaf, mein Herz so hart verliebt. Trafiken her, ja, auf die Ballbus, kann es saure Camping oder so da kann.
The Prodigy. the most iconic international band in the lineup, and a strong contrast to many other artists at the Mera Luna. The Prodigy have been around since 1990, and they play a very unique mixture of hardcore, rave, techno, electronic music with breakbeats, and electropunk flavored with rock and metal. It's actually not too easy to describe their exact style, as you really need to listen to it in order to get a feeling for it. My very good friend Vuko, aka Get Germanized, who made it possible for me to be there in the first place, so many thanks again for that, buddy. He really is a big fan of the band and he had seen them live twice before. He told me that he really liked one of those gigs and the other one was pretty okay-ish, because they only played remixes of their biggest hits such as Firestarter or Voodoo People. He really enjoyed this show though, and I did as well.